Hiring in tech, it's an absolute race. And the biggest challenge, it isn't just about finding talented people. It's about making the right decisions and making them way faster than your competition. So today we're going to break down how you can use live data to get that critical edge you've been looking for. Okay, let's just jump right in with a really important question. I want you to think about this. Are you making your hiring decisions with yesterday's data? Because, let's be real, in the tech world, that's like trying to navigate rush hour traffic using a map from the 90s. It's not just inefficient, it's a huge risk to your strategy. And that risk? Well, it all comes down to a fundamental problem we see across the entire industry. We call it the talent intelligence gap. You know what I'm talking about. It's that massive, frustrating disconnect between how insanely fast the market is changing and how long it takes most teams to actually get their hands on reliable data to keep up.
And these frustrations, they're pretty much universal, right? I bet you've felt this pain, spending hours, literally hours, manually digging around for salary benchmarks, trying to stitch together some kind of coherent story from 10 different fragmented sources. And what's the result? It's always the same, isn't it? You end up acting on data that's already stale. That leads to weak offers, losing out on amazing candidates, and having absolutely zero visibility into the skills that are about to become the next big thing. It's a slow, clunky process that's probably wrong by the time you even make a move.
But what if you could just close that gap, like for good? Well, it's time to talk about a completely new, revolutionary way to approach this. The solution really lies in a whole new kind of platform, and that's where something like Alt Talent comes in. It's designed to change everything, and I'm not talking about some small incremental improvement here. No, this is a fundamental shift in how you and your team can access and actually use talent market intelligence. So how does it actually do that? Well, it all comes down to 4 key things. First, you get instant access to live compensation intelligence. We're not talking about those stale annual reports. Second, the data is updated every single day from verified sources. Third, it brings everything together into one single platform. One source of truth for all your talent market insights. And fourth, and this is a big one, you get proactive alerts, so you can finally get ahead of the market instead of constantly playing catch-up. And the scale of this live data, it's absolutely massive. I mean, we're talking about tracking over 500 different tech roles across more than 50 global markets. And here's the kicker, delivering insights not in days, not in weeks, but in minutes. That speed, that right there is the real game changer. Okay, so what does all this power actually look like when you're using it? Let's take a quick peek inside the platform and see the kind of intelligence you can get literally at your fingertips. So this right here is your command center, the live market dashboard. The best way to think about it is as your 30,000-foot view of the entire talent landscape. You can track all your key market KPIs, spot trends just as they're emerging, and keep an eye on recruitment activity, all of it in real time. It's basically the pulse of the market, right there on a single screen. Then you've got the skills tracker. Now, this is where you get really strategic. It shows you exactly which technical skills are blowing up and which ones are kind of fading away. This is what helps you answer that all-important question. Are we hiring for the skills of tomorrow, or are we still stuck hiring for the skills of yesterday? Now, another crucial piece of the puzzle is data-driven salary insights. And believe me, this goes way beyond just a simple base salary number. This tool gives you the whole picture on compensation, breaking down the total cost to hire, and even, and this is super cool, finding geo-arbitrage opportunities. Basically, it shows you where you can find top-tier talent for a lower cost, so you can make your budget stretch even further. Of course, all this intelligence is only powerful if you can actually share it with your team and your stakeholders, right? So with just a few clicks, you can generate these comprehensive, data-backed intelligence reports whenever you need them. So no more spending a week building a PowerPoint deck just to get everyone on the same page. You get these export-ready reports that align everyone on the strategy instantly. But look, this isn't just about looking at data. It's about taking action. The platform actually helps you build what we call strategic sourcing playbooks. It takes all that rich market intelligence and translates it into concrete, data-driven recommendations for how to reach out to candidates, what to offer them, and where to find the best talent pools. It's your strategy just supercharged. So the big question is, how does all this stack up against the old way of doing things, or even against other modern tools out there? Let's take a look. Honestly, the most fundamental difference comes down to one thing: speed. Traditional research, that can take days, sometimes even weeks to pull together. With a platform like ALD Talent, you're getting even deeper insights in just a matter of minutes. That's a monumental shift in agility. And when you break it down feature by feature, you really see the whole story. I mean, just look at the table. Whether you're talking about real-time market data, tracking skills demand, or detailed comp benchmarking, you're getting the full, complete picture. Yeah, other tools might give you a partial view of some of this stuff, but it's the really unique features like the geographic arbitrage analysis and those actionable sourcing playbooks that truly set a comprehensive solution apart.
But look, numbers and features, they only tell part of the story, right? What really matters is the impact all of this has on your strategy. So let's hear from some leaders who are actually in the trenches, using this stuff every single day.
Take Sarah Chan. She's the VP of Talent Acquisition at TechScale Inc. She puts it perfectly. She says, "Old talent transformed how we approach talent strategy. The real-time insights have been invaluable." And that one word, transformed, that's really what this is all about.
And then there's Marcus Johnson from Innovate Labs. He hits on that core frustration we talked about right at the beginning. He says, finally, a platform that gives us the market intelligence we need without the manual research. See, it's about winning back your time so you can focus on what actually matters: your strategy and your people.
And one more here from Emma Williams. She highlights that tangible, actionable output, saying, "The playbook builder alone has saved us countless hours. Our sourcing strategies are now data-driven." That's it right there. That's the direct line from insight to real-world impact. So as we wrap this up, the final question really is for you. With the pace of change just getting faster and faster, are you ready to transform your talent strategy? To move from being reactive to being truly predictive? Are you ready to stop relying on yesterday's data to make tomorrow's most important decisions? Thanks for tuning in.